Welcome to the incredibly influential and highly successful podcast. My name is Kale. I'm incredibly influential.
My name is Danny, and I'm highly successful.
We have a special guest here with us for this very equally special episode. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. I am Gunfather here again, and I've been invited today to share my opinions, I suppose. I don't think we'll be doing our love column, of course, but
I
all is well.
I think we might have time to. I don't know
Okay.
if we can talk about this for the entire episode, but I think we'll find out. Anywho, that's right, bitches. We're talking about fucking Superman, baby. We're talking about Superman. All right. I guess I'll start. I
Okay.
thought it was good.
Okay.
Hot take.
Lukewarm opinion.
Hot, scalding hot take. I thought it was good. It was
Okay.
a good movie. Of the movies that I've seen in 2025, it was one of them.
Okay.
Yep. I think
You don't
I've
have
seen.
anything else to add?
I'll say I went into it with a lot higher expectations
Okay.
than probably was reasonable, and I do feel a little bit let down.
Okay.
But I feel like that's my own fault. It was like there was absolutely nothing wrong with it from a. I don't want to say objective because art can't be objective, but like from
I think
a.
art is objective, but continue.
I mean, in the sense that like there are like things that happen on a screen and like in an order, yes, but not really. I really didn't, I can't be objective about it.
Okay.
And I don't think anyone really can. In the sense that like everyone is going to perceive it differently. But I saw it, and of the movies that I've seen in 2025, the woefully small amount of movies that I've seen in 2025, probably the best one.
Okay.
I'm scrolling through all the movies that I've seen in all the movies of like 2025 that got a theatrical release, and yeah, none of these were better. I don't think Thunderbolts was good, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning. That might have been better. That might have been better just because that movie made me feel things more than this, I think.
Did you say that a Mission Impossible movie made you feel more things?
I don't mean like different things, obviously, but more things, yes. I feel like the tension was a lot better. Like, for most of that movie, I felt like I couldn't breathe because the stress and the tension was so, like, up there. And I really liked that.
I will say, as like a superhero fan or like a general DC fan, that especially considering that the way that Superman has been going as of recent, I came out with a lot of opinions on the Superman movie. If you will allow me to share them at this moment.
Absolutely. I feel like Danny might not have that many opinions, so let's hear from, or at least let's hear if he feels like he has a lot to share as well.
Yeah. Let me share my opinions. Then we'll move to his opinions. Like maybe like a person with less opinions, me with more opinions, and then I think that Danny is at like the level of like less opinions perhaps. So I think it'll create a good balance if I share mine first.
That's fair. I still have a few to go. I guess I might have more opinions So I feel like we can
We can do
sandwich it.
counterpoints based off mine.
We can do one big slice of bread, one very like razor thin layer of like meat and cheese, and then another giant piece of bread. So let's do it. All right, let's hear it. What are your
Okay.
thoughts?
So coming out of the movie, spoiler alert. Of course, I feel like this whole entire thing probably needs a spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoilers ahead. Go watch it.
Yeah.
I think the consensus is I thought it was good. Danny, do you think it was good?
I can't promise that he's gonna respond right now. I think he's run to grab something right now.
Okay.
But
did you get the opinion that he thought it was good? Did you get the vibe?
I feel like I got the opinion that he thought that it was good.
Okay.
But I don't know if he got any like extra special opinions like I did.
Okay.
Like I don't think anyone from our group necessarily got any like major feelings from it besides me.
All right. Well, let's hear it.
So I came from it very much feeling like this was such a refreshing take on superheroes, which is generally how I feel whenever anything is created by James Gunn. Like,
yeah.
I really respect James Gunn as a director. I think that he always does really well, especially in like the comic superhero world, because I genuinely feel like he comes into superhero movies or in general, because like Peacemaker, the show, so on. Like, I feel like James Gunn always comes in with like kind of a refreshing, educated take on superheroes, right? And I really appreciated first off the fact that like you have Superman and you have Clark Kent, and they pulled kind of like the idea that like Clark Kent is generally like kind of like an awkward, funny little guy,
Yeah, he's a little goofball.
Exactly. And I generally always really appreciate that within a Superman character. And I feel like that's like what I was kind of missing from Henry Cavill's interpretation. And I don't know if that's like maybe just because Henry Cavill is like impossible of not being super charismatic. But I feel like what I was really missing from Henry Cavill's kind of like Superman was that like Henry's Superman was very like angsty. He was very much like the type of Superman which does show up in comics where he is struggling to do all the good that he possibly can. Like that he feels almost let down by the fact that he can't do everything he wants to do by himself.
I feel like everyone in the Snyder movies was fucking angsty, and it to the very much detriment of those films.
Yeah. And I mean, like, and I can respect Zack Snyder's love for creating an angsty character, right? But I just feel like the thing about Superman, like, if we consider the Justice League as well, if you consider, like, the whole entire interpretation of how everything can go, like, it is not necessarily, like, Superman is not a lone wolf. He's not a lone wolf, like, kind of how Batman can be sometimes. Superman is generally, like, a very likable guy.
Yep.
In the way that he's like kind of strange and weird, but he's also just like a sweetheart from Kansas, right? So like he has just aspects of his personality that are very much truly American, but not in a weird patriotic, like uncomfortable type of way.
Yeah.
He is American to the sense that like he genuinely appreciates every human on Earth. Like he is just like all of goodness in one person.
Truth,
although sometimes maybe
American
misguided.
way. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the genuine American way. And so, like, that's the thing, too, is because, like, Superman was created by Jewish immigrants.
Yep.
And people who, like, had a very idealistic view of the American lifestyle.
Yes.
And you can really see that in the way the Superman character is written, is that he's, like, incredibly patriotic and genuinely believes in America, but not in the way that, like, maybe you would anticipate. Like, he genuinely believes in the goodness of people. And that is something that, like, very much I feel like showed in this Superman that I was like missing previously. Like the way that like this Superman saves children and kids and wants to save like aliens who are technically like the villains, right? And like wants to put them into like extraterrestrial zoos.
Yeah.
Like he wants to save everyone possibly that he can. And I feel like I was kind of missing that in previous versions of Superman within my lifetime. Is that like his ultimate goal is to take care of everybody, even at the detriment of himself.
Yeah.
And it was just like so refreshing to see Superman who is not necessarily angsty in the way that like Snyder's Superman was.
Yeah, like he has
Um,
issues, but like he's like at the end of the day, he's like optimistic and like wants to do good, and he's not mad, he's just disappointed because he knows that we can do better. But
exactly.
but
And
not in
that's
a
what I
patronizing
really
way.
appreciate.
Not
Yeah,
in a
like
patronizing way though.
he is genuinely just kind and good. And
Yeah.
I love kind and good characters and kind and good people in general. Um, and I think that that is something that I really found refreshing about this take of Superman. Like even the fact that he's like whenever he went to go save Crypto from the like pocket dimension,
Yeah.
he was like, "Well, I think that he might be scared,
Yep.
and I want to go save him."
Yeah,
You know,
he's
or
not
at
even a
least I want to be
particularly
with him.
good dog, but he's scared and alone. So I'm gonna go help him. And that's fucking that, and the punk rock line really
Exactly.
still the fucking perfect, really, really, really fucking good understanding of Superman down into like those two lines of dialogue. And that's really
Exactly.
and that's what I really dig about James Gunn, is that even if he's adding characters who don't exist in the comics, which I don't remember him doing here, but I could be wrong.
No.
But like even when he's like adding characters or like adding elements that don't exist in the comics, he understands the essence of the characters well enough that they work. And
Yeah.
I feel like maybe he lost like that, maybe there weren't like that many elements of James Gunn's like directorial style in this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it kind of doesn't have the sauce that he normally has.
It doesn't have like the I think because what it doesn't have like the same humor that I feel like James Gunn usually has.
Definitely that.
Like
Yeah.
or like the kind of like sarcastic darkness.
Yes. Because it's not trying to
Um
be. It's a Superman movie. It should be optimistic and
yeah.
like generally be, you know, like happy and you know, genuinely optimistic about like the world. And I really like that, and um I think David Cornsweet did a
Yeah.
fucking phenomenal job. I really, really good casting. Really good casting. I don't like his Clark Kent hair. I'm gonna be 100% honest.
No, I love it.
When he has the
I
Clark
love how
Kent
like
hair,
curly and awkward it is. Like
no, but then it looks
I
like the
love
fucking, it looks like the Gen Z haircut though. It
It
looks like the
it
Gen Z
reminded me
haircut.
of like I saw him like whenever he was walking into the Daily Planet, and it instantly reminded me of Noah Centineo.
uh
Yes,
Like that
that's
type of
not a good
haircut.
but that's
thing.
his natural hair. Like that's David
Like,
Cornsweet's like natural curly hair.
and I don't know if I like that personally, but like
Yeah.
I
it
thought it
wasn't
was like so
it
pretty.
wasn't a problem, you know, like.
From like a female gaze, like I genuinely thought that his hair was so pretty. Whenever it was like the natural Clark Kent look,
Mhm.
which I think is like maybe a very feminine opinion on hair.
No, it didn't look bad. Like
I
it's
just don't.
just different
It
than the
feels a
Clark Kents
little
that I'm
too. It
used
feels
to,
a
I
little too
suppose.
contemporary, right?
Mm.
If Jimmy
Well, because
Olsen
we
had that hair, I wouldn't mind.
yeah, Jimmy Olsen is more of a contemporary character. And so let me also say that I loved the integration of Jimmy Olsen's character because I love Jimmy Olsen. Like to maybe a fault, I love Jimmy Olsen because like if you've ever watched My Adventures with Superman, like Jimmy Olsen is like it's so funny. All of his conspiracies are always true. And I thought that it was so funny like the fact that they integrated Jimmy Olsen in such a perfect way. And I love Jimmy Olsen, and I also love the actor who played Jimmy Olsen. I think that he's perfect for the role. Um,
I love
Yeah.
that he looks like he's been in a lot of movies and he's always been like the cute kid character in a lot of movies, and now he still kind of looks like that, but also he fucking slays puss. The man cannot stop slaying puss. The
And that's
man
how Jimmy Olsen
hype.
is. Like he undeniably like somehow manages to pull. Like that is Jimmy Olsen's character to a T.
I think he's just so
Um
disarming that like because like
yeah.
he looks so innocent, you just want to hug him, and then he gives
Yeah.
you like the best dick of your entire life.
Well, and then on
Yes.
top of it, also like Jimmy Olsen's character is like, if you look at, I also appreciate like James Gunn dedication to detail,
Mm-hmm.
which was that if you look at the desk of Jimmy Olsen, the photo that he has on there is with him with two women on his arms,
Mm-hmm.
and I also loved like the dedication to detail to their offices, because that is also like an important part of the entire like Superman trilogy, like
Yeah.
Superman in general, is that he is at the Daily Planet working as a journalist,
Yeah.
and he spends probably most of his time there, and all of his friends and coworkers work there. And so of course they're going to have like little details to their desk that you'd expect at a desk job.
Yeah.
Um,
I wish we got to
and
see more of
they,
Clark's desk, because I feel like
yeah,
that would have really informed his character in a way, like earlier, in a way that the later scene where we were in his bedroom, I feel like it would have been
yeah, with
given
like the
us some
Mighty
attention.
Crabjoys poster and like the baseball posters and everything like that. I will say that that's like my biggest issue with the movie is like I didn't think that I saw enough of Clark. I
Yeah.
think I saw a lot of Superman, but I didn't think I saw enough Clark. And that
Why
was like
does
my biggest
Clark have
issue.
such a fucking crazy ass apartment when Lois Lane, I think, has been there longer and like
But
has
she has a
written better
beautiful
articles?
apartment, though. I think that's also the difference between like a male gaze and a female gaze in life, also, is that like Lois's apartment was very much like what I would imagine my dream apartment being. And if I look at Clark's apartment, like that is very much a boy apartment. Like that is what I would expect.
Well,
And so
I
I
think
think that
like
woman would prefer to be cozier than like Clark's practicality almost, because if you have to consider like the fact that he is Clark and also Superman, he's
mhm,
not spending much time at home, right?
He also has
that's
the
true.
fortress as well.
Yeah, and he also has
Yeah.
the fortress, and so like Clark isn't spending a lot of time at his home, whereas like Lois is spending a lot of time at her home. It looks very cozy, like it looks lived in. She has like the big library of books, and
Mhm.
like that very much is a female apartment from experience.
And
Is that
can we
like
talk
female
about
apartments are very female, right? Like
yeah.
with lots of books and generally like things strewn about and so on.
But as an aside, can we talk about how well cast Rachel Brosnan was?
Oh
That
yeah, 100%. Like she's a perfect Lois. Like
she's
I
so
didn't
good as
fully expect
Lois.
it, but like she was fantastic.
Her like
Um
natural cynicism, like the marvelous Miss Maisel, really fucking. Why didn't I think of that? Why did I
yeah.
not think of that? It's like it's such like a boom. Who? Yeah,
Well,
and
because like I haven't watched Marvelous Miss Mabel, but I also so her husband, I can't remember his name, but he plays Quentin in The Magicians, and I love The Magicians, and so I feel like I kind of got to know Rachel through Quentin as a character and as just his actor, um, and I can kind of totally see where like Rachel and the actor who played Quentin kind of would make sense. And so like by maybe I don't know how to word it, but by proxy, I could understand Rachel Brosnan's character as an actress through the actor that I'd watched. Because Quentin is like kind of similar to like a Superman, is like awkward and weird, but then also like kind of meagerly powerful. And I feel like that's like if his actor was meant to find a person in this world to be with, I think that she is an amazing actress to kind of like support a Superman character.
Yes, I think she's phenomenal. I think she's really I love the energy that she brought. I feel like honestly, of all of the characters, I feel like hers was the best casting, and that's really
Yeah.
fucking shocking to me. But
Yeah, I mean, I actually think that like David's I haven't seen David do anything else. Like I've considered seeing kind of the other stuff that he was in, but I kind of oddly think that he was an amazing Superman casting. Like looking at him and looking at like Henry Cavill and like the other actors who have played like Reeves, like it is a very well, it's kind of crazy how similar some of these Superman actors look, but like not that shocking, right? Because you're basing off of like a comic book
yeah,
kind of like archetype.
Brandon
And
Routh and Christopher Reeves are just like that. That was perfect casting because Brandon Routh just is Christopher Reeves.
yeah,
It's like yeah, it stole his motherfucking face. Like if you told me that Brandon Routh was either a clone or a bastard child of Christopher Reeves, I would totally believe you 100%.
yeah,
So
and I've heard
yeah,
that opinion before. And I also kind of another thing that I want to like point out that I think is really important is the fact that like let's remember that Superman is like a founding member of the Justice League.
yes,
Um
the
and
leader.
so like yeah, exactly. And so he really like he does see the importance of a group of people dedicated to saving the world, right? And
Yes,
I feel like that was something that was totally ignored in Henry Cavill's character,
yes.
because he was kind of dedicated to just doing things by himself, which
Mm-hmm.
I just like think is so like anti-Superman because like Superman has friends, like he is a lovable, kind man, right?
Yeah,
Like
he's great.
he,
How can you
yeah,
not like him?
exactly.
He still believes in Santa Claus. That's what a fucking wholesome guy he is.
Yeah, right? So like
My
he is just this
man.
guy from Kansas who's super kind and nice and like everyone loves him even though they're like what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you know what I mean? Um like he is like the what the fuck is wrong with you but in like the type of way where like it's almost like how are you this way? How is that possible?
Yeah.
Um and he just like holds on to it like with a white knuckled fist type of way. And I really loved the part in the movie where Superman has to like choose between like an international conflict and dealing with Metropolis, right? And he ends up in Metropolis, right? But he pulls out the Justice Gang to help deal with the international conflict. And that is so Superman in a way that I haven't seen in so long
Yeah, because
that
he
I
can't be
loved it
everywhere at
so
once.
much. Exactly. And like I feel like Snyder's Superman did not accept the fact that like Superman does understand that he cannot be everywhere at once. Like he does not care about ego. He does not care about um being the person that shows up. He just cares that someone shows up for the
Absolutely.
people.
Absolutely.
And I feel like James Gunn really understood that and ran with that. And so the Justice Gang shows up and in what is it like Moravia and John Kapoor.
John Kapoor, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yom
and
Kippur is a Jewish
he
holiday.
and so he
Shalom.
ends up shalom because I'm also Jewish. Let's put that into perspective. Um, and so
Congratulations.
I I love the fact that like they pulled up the Justice Gang in that moment because this Superman understands that he cannot be everywhere at all times.
Yes.
And he manages to pull off having the Justice Gang pull up to actually take care of them because he understands that he cannot be everywhere at once. And so he chooses one place where he feels like he's needed. And then he has support, much like how the Justice League works, and pulls support into this international conflict. to take care of them, because it would almost be like a failure to not have someone show up for this other thing.
Yeah.
Um, and like the fact that like Superman has friends, like I feel like that's so forgotten in the Snyder cut, like the Snyder version of Superman, that like it really bothered me. Is like Superman is a lovable and kind and like very how do I put this, humble type of person.
Oh yeah, yeah,
He
absolutely.
recognizes whenever like he cannot be everything. And I feel like that's almost like why he chooses to like be the leader of the Justice Gang. Is because he knows that like superheroes cannot just like pop up and be somewhere at all times for what they want to do. Is like we need to delegate who's where. And I
100%.
feel like that is like the perfect example of how Superman is. It's like he doesn't want the ego boost of being the one who did X thing.
Oh, 100% no, 100% no, and that's another really great thing. And I wanna pivot here. I wanna switch gears. I want to talk about I think one of my favorite aspects of this movie, and something that's so fucking refreshing for me, really, and I feel like it's gonna be for like the audiences as well, is that this movie just says uh fucking superheroes exist. They've existed for 300 years. Fucking uh America, superheroes, before America, really.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking, you know, Green Lantern. You know who fucking Green Lantern is. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Hawk Girl.
And then
She's a
also
girl
if you
who's a hawk.
consider the comic aspect of it as well, because of the Green Lantern that we see is a very Green Lantern that we have not seen before, because
That's true.
Grant Gardner is not like a superhero Green Lantern that we've seen before in a popular sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
100%.
and I thought that that was like a really cool thing to pull as well, is that Grant Gardner is like not the usual Green Lantern that we see.
I would have liked Kyle Rayner. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Rayner would be a fun one. But also John Stewart would be pretty cool. But that's just because. Well, also Isabella Merced has talked about John Stewart, and I'm like, maybe they should have casted someone a little older, because she's what, like our age, right? She's a little bit older
I
than
have
us.
no clue.
I think
Danny,
she's
do you have a clue?
She's our age.
Danny says that she's our age.
He knows. He knows. She's 24.
He was telling me to lock in during volleyball and think about the fact that of Hawk Girl in general.
Wait.
And to
This
think
can't
about
be,
Isabella
like, the first major
Merced.
thing that I say on this episode, but it is true.
True.
It
Like
did
he is
happen.
so like he didn't even think about Superman, anything about the movie. He was just thinking about Isabella Merced the whole entire movie.
Well,
And
I mean, she's
loved
like the same
moment.
height as him. She's like 5'1", so it's a match made
Oh
in
God.
heaven.
I'm 5'1".
She's-
But
he's 5'1" and a half. Let's give him the extra
no,
half
he's
inch.
not 5'1" and a half. He's definitely taller than me.
She's
But I was just thinking about Isabella Merced and Hawk Girl in general, and I was also thinking about a lovely kind of thing that I love to see in the movie, which I'm going to add right now,
Go for
which
it.
is the fact that whenever Hawk Girl is holding the Baravian president, that he's like, Superman would never do this. And Hawk Girl's like, well, good thing I'm not Superman, and then drops him to his death. And I loved that characterization of the fact that Superman will always try and sacrifice, like, not sacrifice human life, but protect human life.
Mhm.
Whereas like other superheroes may not be as dedicated to trying to like protect human life as much as Superman is.
The
Like
only
Superman would do
motherfucker who
anything
cares
to
more
make
about
sure.
human life is Batman.
Yeah, exactly. And that's like a lovely juxtaposition between some superheroes versus Superman. Is that Superman genuinely tries to protect all life, not even human life. Like you see Superman try and save a squirrel,
And he
which is like
does.
so Superman. Like, and I loved, like, I cried a little. Like, that's probably like such a like an aggressive exaggerative thing to experience. But like that was like I love to see Superman who saved his fucking squirrel. Like that is so like beautiful. Like I've been waiting for that. Is a Superman who saves a squirrel.
Right.
It's
Um
it was
I
amazing.
will say, like, a lot of audiences and like a lot of people, I feel like they appreciate the scenes where he saves animals more than they save humans. I'm sure that you see
Mhm.
that in everyday life as well. If somebody saves an animal, people care a lot more.
True.
Well,
You
animals
know,
don't have the
so
capacity for evil.
so like
Yeah, that's true.
I love the scene where like uh well, I don't know if we already had a spoiler warning, but right
We
after
definitely had spoiler warning. Everything has been
okay
spoilers.
okay yeah I'm not sure, but like right after Crypto was kidnapped, like the way he reacted, I just really love how they showed that scene.
The rage
Like
bait scene was so funny. That went around
it,
the internet a few
oh
weeks
my
ago.
god, I
It
What
love
was
was
the
that so
rage bait scene?
where Lex is like, "Oh hey Superman, glad to finally meet you, buddy. You want some coffee, tea?" That was and with the ugly little dog in a cape
And he's
thing.
like, "Where's my fucking dog?"
what did
Yeah,
he whisper into the cup? I didn't hear
ugly
that.
little dog in a
Remember he
cape.
whispered
So
something.
yeah, he said ugly little dog in a cape, and in the in the version of the scene that was going around on the internet, it wasn't quite as clear. So I think they made it a little bit more clear. They like upped the
Uh-huh.
audio for Lex in that scene, but it was so funny. I love that Lex was like aura farming the entire movie. He had the classic
He
third
really
act
was.
breakdown. He had the classic third act breakdown. He's a perfect Maleficent style villain where like in the first two acts they're fucking aura and hype and like all of that. And then in the third act they fucking break down. And it's super satisfying to watch. And it's really, really
Uh-huh.
awesome. But like when
I
Lex
love
goes
Lex's character, by the way. Like I
to
loved like his characterization. Like it was like I normally don't really understand Lex's character, but like this is the first time that I've ever understood Lex's character.
this is the first time
Like
a filmmakers
fully.
understood Lex's character. Fucking
Yeah.
Snyder didn't. Brian Singer or whoever the fuck did Superman Returns didn't. I'll say fucking Richard Donner didn't really understand it either back in the 70s. But you know what? Fucking James Gunn gets it. Lex is a jealous beta bitch. And I feel like Superman should have just said, "Bro, you're bald." And just been done. Just been done. Like,
But
how
that's
are you
not
gonna
how
come back from
Superman
that?
is. Like that's not Superman's character though. Like
Mm,
he still like did not feel any need to take Lex down. Crypto did, of course, but like
I do love.
Superman did not.
Crypto
And
should
like
have
that
talked
is
and then said, "Bro, you're bald."
I do love how they kind of justify the way Crypto behaves like towards the end of the movie when they like have their big reveal.
Oh, of Kara, yeah.
Because I'm just like, now it all makes sense. Because I'm just like, I don't remember Crypto being this,
violent.
like,
Yes.
I don't
Crypto's
know.
violent as fuck. Like Crypto is like, if you think about Superman and how he really cares about human life, Crypto does not give a fuck about anything. Like Crypto does not care about anything. He just cares about Superman and
Because he's
Supergirl.
Kara's
Like
dog.
he just
Yeah, but see, like
yeah.
in the versions that I've seen with Crypto's a little bit more responsive to Superman, and the fact that Superman just does not have a handle on it at all,
Yeah, and I love
it's
that
very
James
funny.
Gunn kind of implemented like his dog's personal like experience. Like I love that. Like that is so refreshing also in Crypto sense because like Crypto is a dog, right? And
Yes.
so if you consider the fact that he's a dog, he has to be trained. And so if you have Supergirl's kind of like essence of how he raises a dog, like how she raises a dog, let me put that. She does
All
not
right.
give a fuck.
That is
Right? She
true.
spends most of her time trying to get drunk, kind of trying to ignore her trauma, everything like that. And then you have Superman, who's like kind of a well-adjusted man, right?
Yes.
So he's trying to deal with a dog who's dealing with someone who has been trained by someone who's very maladjusted. And he's like, oh my god, this fucking dog, dude. But he has so much like patience for
Oh yeah,
this said dog.
that's his superpower. He has super patience. And so seeing
Yeah,
him get rage
exactly.
baited by Lex is really
Oh my god! I also just love the line where it's him and Lois talking. He's like, "Are you really gonna turn yourself in for a dog?" And he's like, "He's not even a good one."
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that got
But then
me.
that
I
leads
love that.
into he's not really a good one, but he's scared and alone. So I'm gonna go
I
help him.
I
And that's
just love that inclusion where he's not even not even a good one.
He's like,
Which
he's not a good one, but he deserves it
exactly,
anyway.
you know,
no
but
one deserves to be
yeah.
scared and alone, and that's Superman's whole shit. But I think we need to
Yeah.
go to the ad break, and then I want to talk about some speculation a little bit. I want to because we brought up
Okay.
some Kara, and I want to
Speculation.
I want to talk
Okay.
about some internet theories that I've seen and some of my own, and yeah, we'll go from there. But stay tuned. This podcast is sponsored by Amanda Redwine, your no-nonsense talk therapist and parent coach. Serving individuals and couples in both Illinois and Florida for counseling/therapy, as well as worldwide for parent coaching. Amanda's specialty is working with teens and young adults, as well as their family systems. Amanda has extensive experience working with youth who identify on the LGBTQIA+ spectrum. She has also done couples work based on a foundation of the Gottman method. She brings a light, no-nonsense approach to treatment that is approachable and empathetic. She is unflappable and makes her clients comfortable from the very beginning. Find out more at www.amandaredwine.com. That's AmandaRedwine.com. Thank you again for sponsoring this episode, and back to the show. All right, speculation time. Unless, Danny, did you have anything to add other than you want Hawk Girl to give you Hawk Tua?
Well, I didn't say that. But you know, I
You
do
thought it.
have the biggest crush on Isabel Merced. I do.
Okay. Is anything else you want to add?
No, just that.
Okay, excellent. Speculation time. So, again, spoilers. We aren't going back to unspoilers now. You know, the cat's out of the bag. So, what is the main thing you want to see resolved from this movie? Because I feel like it does have a lot of questions.
Well, resolved from this movie. I'm curious about the Supergirl stuff. That'd be cool. But
But Supergirl's coming out, to be fair. So like
is it?
yeah, Supergirl's
It's
gonna
already been
come out within
announced?
like 2026, I think.
Oh, it's already.
I'm
It's
pretty
okay. So
sure.
it's already
Yeah.
been announced. Um, I'm I do really enjoy whenever in Superman films they pull out some characters that are a little bit more like niche or like not as like well known. Like I don't know who like the Chemical Man is, that guy, but
Oh,
he seems
Metamorpho.
pretty cool. Yeah,
Rex
Metamorpho.
Ford. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's awesome. Or not Rex Ford.
yeah.
Rex. Fuck, I forget his last name.
I'm not sure about you, Nick, right? But if you were ever really into like the comics when you were younger, or you played like maybe some of the games when you were younger, there's like a few characters that like I like they're stuck in my mind, and I'm just like I'd love to see those characters in film. And I'm not really big into DC, so they might have already been in film. To be honest with you, and I might have missed it.
So,
Okay.
all right, which ones?
Well, the ones that I remember the most from whenever I was younger and I was more interested in Superman, you know, was Bizarro,
Okay.
Okay.
Mr.
Mixie is Pitalik.
Yeah, and then I would love to see like a new version of Doomsday.
Yeah,
Those are
Doomsday is
those
fun.
those are probably like the ones that I'm like the most interested in seeing. Like if they like have a sequel movie.
Okay.
Uh, but I know he has a ton of villains, so
He does have a lot. Yeah, we barely even scratched the surface on Superman villains. So you said Bizarro, right?
yes, Bizarro.
I've seen some theories online about that.
Well, yeah, because that's also something that my brother was thinking about was in the movie there is the clone, right?
Yes, Ultraman.
No, to be fair, let's consider the fact that like that is Superman's baby and Lex Luthor's baby. Like that is like a well-known kind of creation between Lex Luthor and Superman. And that is like it's kind of stupid but it is like a Superman Lex Luthor baby.
Yes. Yes. So, what I saw online is a theory that Ultraman survived getting thrown into the black hole, and it took him into a pocket dimension where he, like, you know, learns how to speak from the microphone.
From the
And you know how
microphone. Okay.
and you know how the microphone, or like through the microphone, Lex was saying, "Oh, A1 Z36 blah 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 blah."
Yeah.
Yeah.
The microphone is going to be playing B0 B0 Bizarro,
Okay.
and so he's going to come back as Bizarro and like all that shit. So that would be
Well,
fun.
yeah, like I'm curious. It's not like the Bizarro that I'm familiar with, if they do end up going that route, but I'm curious to see, like, I just want to see, like, the full, like, I don't want them to, like, half-ass it with how they have with some of the superhero cameos in previous movies. I'm talking about Marvel now a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of like, I think that you and me have already had, like, a big discussion about how I really hate how they did Taskmaster and MODOK.
Yep.
I really hated Taskmaster and MODOK, so, like, if they do bring back, like, a fan favorite character, I just think they should, respect that, and do it well, right? Like, so
Very
give
true.
Bizarro the whole suit, give him his moment to shine, like, don't instantly kill him or don't, like, make him something a little less than he is,
Yeah. Um and another few theories that I saw were that Jor-El and Clark's mom, I forget her name, were when they were saying the last half of the message, there were some theories that were just like, yeah, no, his parents are just gonna suck in this universe and like be evil. But
Well, like, what I was, like, a little confused about, right, was, is it that easy to translate the Kryptonian language that they were just, like, able to do it like that?
so how I assume they did it is they took the message that they already had was translated in the computer, and so the linguists that they got
Oh, okay.
were able to, first of all, I think they've had contact with aliens before on this planet, because it's been 3 years since Superman announced
It is a little
himself.
believable, right? Because wait, is it
Yeah.
only 3 years? I thought, no, he's been on the planet for 3 decades, though, right?
Yes, but he announced himself as Superman 3 years ago.
Okay, yeah, because they said it was 3 centuries that metahumans became a thing,
Yes.
and then what did it say? 3 decades, or did it skip to 3 years?
He
So
landed 3
okay,
decades
it's
ago.
3 decades. But Laura. Okay, so Clark Kent's biological mother is Laura Vanon,
Yeah,
which is
Lord
a
Lorvanon.
scientist on Krypton, which sent him to Earth to escape the Krypton, and sent him to Earth to escape the planet's description.
Yeah.
So Laura is technically Clark Kent's mom. Okay.
Yes.
That's
Kal-El.
the girl in the recording.
Yeah.
Next
Also,
to Bradley
wait.
Cooper.
What did you? Yeah, I was gonna ask you. What did you think about Bradley Cooper? Because like I saw him and that threw me off a little bit. I was
I
like,
know.
I was
I
so
know
confused.
he's gonna come back. He's not just gonna be a fucking cameo. They're gonna do something with him.
Dylan and I both had a problem where I was like, he doesn't look old enough. Like in like I guess in like the other interpretations of
But to be
Superman's
fair,
dad.
he's
The
technically
message is
like
30
40.
years old. Yeah. The message is 30 years
Okay,
old. So
maybe
he
you're
fucking
right,
yeah.
but like usually in the previous interpretations like that they've had of like Superman's dad, he's just been a little bit more older. He's like the white beard, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
doesn't
And
make
he
sense because this is his firstborn son. He fucking homie should be younger than Superman is now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
Well, and not just that, but also like Clark Kent's dad. He's an alien, right? And I would like to say that like in My Adventures with Superman, he has a white beard. He's kind of older, right? And I think that Kryptons might have an ability to have kids later in life.
Yeah, that maybe, but and like maybe he wanted to wait until he like established himself as a scientist more, but like
yeah.
at that point he died. He should have died around the point when he was like 40. Otherwise, his mom would have been like way younger than him, and that would have been very creepy. So,
Okay.
yeah. So I think fucking at most they should be around Clark's age. So I think Bradley Cooper. I mean, like, so realistically speaking, Superman's dad has to be older than him because Superman's dad has to be like a mentor figure, and he just has to be that way. So we won't see
Like
him that way
30
if
to
he's
40.
Superman's age.
Maybe
Yeah.
35 to 40.
I wasn't too bothered by it, but it just caught me off guard because I was like, wait a minute, that's Bradley Cooper. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But here's the theory. Here's the prevailing
yeah.
theory, right? Is that
Okay.
that's a crock of shit. And Zod was like holding them at gunpoint from behind the camera, and he was like, "All right, you two chuckle fucks. I know you sent your kid away, and we're not gonna be able to get to him, but you need to fucking do the thing, right?" And so like make ready for our arrival, Viltrumite type bullshit, but
Okay.
Okay.
Jor-El and Laura ain't about that shit, and Kara knows about that, but she's like, I'm not gonna tell him about this because I don't want to fucking like I don't want to be a part of that shit either, because it means that she's gonna have to get knocked up by a bunch of dudes, and that's that's not gonna be fun for her.
Oh God.
Yeah,
True.
she's gonna have to be
Okay.
like incubator, and she don't want that. So I think either or that's like how it is, or maybe that's why she fled and she was like a teenager, but like she landed, like she went through like a wormhole and like lost time. So like for her, that's usually how it is in the comics. Is Kara is fucking like she gets there's some time wibbly wobbly timey wimey bullshit, and so Kara is older than Kal-El, but she is younger, right? She's lived less years,
Yeah.
but she was born first.
Okay.
And so I think that like they sent her away, and like she has this, and she's gonna be the next movie. You were right; it's coming out in 2026. They've got a director, they've got a screenwriter, they've got producers. I think they're starting filming here pretty soon.
Okay.
If they
Okay.
haven't already.
Now,
But
I'm not too familiar with Supergirl's, I guess, portrayal in media before. I believe she had a show. Is that right?
Yes.
yes,
Did she ever have a movie though?
On CW, I think.
yes, she did have a movie. She did have a movie. It was not theatrically released, and it was really bad. But she did have a movie.
Okay, so this is like her first like theatrical movie release, right?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the other one was like a made for TV movie.
Okay, so I'm curious what uh Supergirl's villains are. Are they like the same as Superman, or are they
So
like slightly different?
she has more of a connection to Brainiac because she's from a city on one of Krypton's like colonies, and her city gets domed by Brainiac and like miniaturized, and he like kidnaps them, and so they send her away to get away from that. So that's the thing with Supergirl. But like I think back to the theory that I was talking about, I think that's why she's like drinking all the time, is because she knows the deep secret about Krypton, and she knows that Cal probably has like the same thing, and she's like, fuck no, I'm not gonna put that on him, right? So I think that's probably what's going on with her. But also I don't know. And I'm interested to see where they go with her in the movie. Also, I'm gonna be honest, I wonder how they're gonna do Power Girl.
Power Girl?
Uh,
Well, okay, so like, let me tell you. So Araya was kind of making fun of me a little bit for this, right?
yes.
I asked her after the movie, and I was like, "What I don't really understand the whole DC universe thing. Is it connected? Is it
True.
not connected? Is this part of it? Are they rebooting it? Right? Because I haven't watched as many DC movies as maybe you or her have, right?
Mhm.
But let me kind of give you a background on my DC knowledge, right? I've
Okay.
watched both Suicide Squad movies and both
Okay.
Shazam movies, and that's it.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
You
Okay,
know,
I see why she made fun of you for that. That is a
so I don't
insane list.
understand. Like in my mind, I thought it was like similar to Marvel, where it was like,
No.
oh, like there's like individual movies, and then there's like the Justice League where they get together. It's like the Avengers, kind of, right? But apparently, it's not like that at all.
Well, there are
No, like
there have been some
DC has
other
let like
universes right
directors
now.
take hold of all the superhero movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then generally like they just let them go free with it.
Yeah, so what DC's been doing has been they're doing first they did the Dark Knight movies, right? And then
Mhm.
Zack Snyder was supposed to direct Man of Steel, and Man of Steel was supposed to tie into those because David S. Goyer helped write those movies, and he helped write Man of Steel. But then eventually they were like, "Oh, we're never going to get Christopher Nolan dropped out of the project. Christian Bale's out of the project. We're not going to be able to tie them in together. So it's just going to be its own thing." So Man of Steel is its own thing. Zack Snyder directs it. It's this new thing. It's called the DCEU, right? So
Mm-hmm.
Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman comes out. What is that? 3-4 years later. Because it's 2016, and I think Man of Steel was 2012. Yeah, so like 4 years later.
Generally, let's consider the fact that MCU and DC have not been as organized as possible.
Yeah, the
Well,
DCEU was trying to do what Marvel did, but they were doing it in way less movies, and they fucked it up. And then they
well, see that was kind of my question though, right? Because I'm familiar with Henry Cavill Superman, even if I haven't seen the movies per se, right?
yes.
Oh, I also watched Black Adam. That's another DC movie that I've watched. To add to the list.
Congratulations.
I know. Well, actually, it's important for this next point that I'm going to say, right? So my interpretation is that, again, like it's like the MCU, but because of recasting Superman and they're kind of like starting over with telling the story, it's a bit confusing whether it's like a reboot or
So
if it's
here's the issue with that. Here's the issue with
Okay.
that is the DCEU got James Gunn to do The Suicide Squad, which is a
Okay.
continuation of Suicide Squad 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Uses some of the same characters: Harley Quinn, Amanda Waller, Rick Flag, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Then James Gunn did Peacemaker. Peacemaker exists in the DCEU. Obviously, it has Ezra Miller and it has Jason Momoa show up as their Flash and Aquaman respectively in
Mm-hmm.
the ending of that. So it's confirmed to be in the DCEU. However, then David Zaslav and all the motherfuckers at Warner Brothers are like, "Fuck it, the Snyderverse and the DCEU are fucking stupid. We're just gonna reboot. We fucked it up. We were trying to do Marvel, but we fucked it up. We're gonna redo it. James Gunn, you've made the only movie, or you're the only person in this franchise who has made 2 good movies in a row, right? Because Shazam 1 was good, but Shazam 2 was ass. Wonder Woman 1 was good. Wonder Woman 2 was ass. Yeah. So nobody has a 2 for 2 record here. But
I will say, even if the movie was ass, I'm one of those people that if I like the actor enough, I kind of just don't care.
I'm sure you do. And I'm
what's
sure you're
his
willing to
name?
do that for Isabella Merced.
Oh yeah, 100%. You know it. But kind of what I was saying before. What's his name? The guy who plays Shazam. I love that guy.
Zachary Levi?
I love Zachary Levi.
How have
Oh
you
my
not played Fallout New
God.
Vegas then? He's like one of the best characters.
I love Zachary Levi. And also, did you know that Rachel Ziegler is in that movie? I love Rachel Ziegler. Oh my
Yes,
God.
we know Rachel Ziegler is in the movie because we saw it.
Let me tell you.
Unfortunately.
God, I love both of them so much, so I can't hate the movie.
Oh, I can. I absolutely can.
I'm not allowed to.
Okay.
But
I will say I did not like Black Adam. Black Adam wasn't as good.
Yeah, but the problem with the James Gunn taking over is, as you could see in the movie, when John Cena shows up, James Gunn really likes his cast from the new Suicide Squad movies, and from Peacemaker, and he doesn't want to kill his darlings. So now he has to fucking write all over himself and be like, here's why these characters are like in this, and like Peacemaker and the Suicide Squad are basically kind of canon, somewhat kind of. Um, and so even though he killed old Rick Flag, he has he retconned it to where it's like that was Rick Flag Jr. Rick Flag Sr. is Frank Grillo, and he was in Creature Commandos. And oh my god, it's fucking ridiculous. So I think James Gunn should have bit the bullet and just been like, fuck it, kill off the canon or whatever. But he didn't, and I like Peacemaker and I like the Suicide Squad, so I guess I'm okay with it. But
Like, I did enjoy the Peacemaker cameo. I feel like it's okay to have like I don't really know how they're gonna go with the DC universe going forward, right?
it's a
I
whole new
think that
thing.
if they decide to do it to where it's like every character or every movie is like kind of standalone from other characters, that's fine. But
No,
I
they're
do
gonna
like,
interconnect. They're absolutely gonna 100% interconnect.
well, what I was gonna say, right, is I don't know the plan. If they do interconnect, that's fine. But like I do appreciate the occasional cameo, even if it's like not relevant anymore. You know what I mean,
But
right?
speaking of cameos, let's go back to Power Girl. How are they gonna do Power Girl?
I don't know who Power Girl is. I know
So
who Powerplex is. You know Powerplex? I
so
love
you were
Powerplex.
talking about
You know
universes and
Power
stuff, right?
you know Powerplex?
Shut
I
up.
love
So
Powerplex.
Power Girl, Gunfather, are you
No,
familiar with Power Girl?
no, she knows all about Powerplex though. Let's talk about Powerplex.
So Power Girl is an alternate universe version of Supergirl. Um, but the thing is
Okay,
about
let me look
her,
up. Let me like pull it up so I can like have a
Danny,
picture for reference.
you're gonna look it up and you're gonna go into my main point. So I'm gonna let you look it up, and you're gonna understand
Okay.
the point that I'm gonna make. Let's let
Uh,
Gunfather see. So let's get Gunfather over here
I
so she can
I'm
look over this folder.
noticing I'm noticing a few things here.
Two things in particular, I assume.
Well, I will say, there is like a very accentuated character design, and
Yes,
it's very
yes, there
curious.
are. So, uh, what happened with Power Girl was she was under a specific comic book author. I forget the name. And like a specific author and illustrator, and the illustrator kept making her boobs bigger, because he was like getting pissed off at DC, and he was like about to quit, and he was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep drawing her tits bigger and bigger and see if
Oh
anyone fucking
God.
notices." But nobody ever did. So she's just like she's got two fucking planets on her chest. And it's fucking ridiculous. And so, I what are they gonna do with Power Girl if Power Girl ever shows up? Because Millie Alcock is Supergirl, and I love Millie Alcock. I think she's beautiful, or they're beautiful. I heard they're non-binary. I don't remember. I know the person who plays the older version of Rhaenyra is non-binary, but I think
Mm-hmm.
okay, on Wikipedia they're using she. So all right. So but like I love her. She's beautiful. She's a great actress. Um, not particularly um, you know, uh, how do I say this in a way that
Oh God.
I think
so are they gonna
maybe
like puff up her costume? Are they gonna cast a different actress? Or
no. Look. Here's the thing, Nick.
because
Right?
these are two very important character features.
No, Nick.
Boobs and what?
Hear
Like,
me out.
what are the important character features?
I will I will agree with you. As a guy, Nick, I appreciate
No, it's not. It's not
some
as a
good
man.
character features, quote
It's not
unquote,
as a
right?
man. It's paying tribute to the original
No, no,
wishes
no, no, no,
of the
no.
author and the
No, no, no,
illustrator
no,
who
no.
designed
I will
her.
say, first of all, I don't even know how likely it is that we're going to get this character in a future movie.
I
Is it even
want,
confirmed?
but I want it so bad because I want to know what they're gonna do with it.
No, I
It's
look
so
here.
funny.
There's so many characters that I feel like they could pull. Like you don't know if this is the next one.
I want her to be the main villain in the Supergirl movie.
Oh
I'm
God.
gonna let Ryan take over for a second because I gotta look at something. Hey,
Wally.
did you
So
see this right here?
Wally Wood was the one who did
Mhm.
that. Is I love this man. Infinite respect for Wally Wood. Also, fucking great name, by the way. Wally Wood. That sounds like a porn version of like a comic book character, because you know Wally West, right? Like
Yes, I know Wally West. I don't know Wally Wood.
he's the original illustrator who made Power Girl's tits so big. And,
Oh
And
God.
we respect him for it. Anyways,
no, I'm saying as the original creator of Power Girl, I feel like we need to respect his wishes.
Oh my God.
I just think it would be very funny, and I think they could lampshade it. I think what they need to do is they need to introduce one of the characters who can break the fourth wall. So Ambush Bug, I think, is the only one who I know off the top of my head that can do that. They need to bring in Ambush Bug, and then Ambush Bug needs to make a joke about Wally Wood and his um design choices. Oh
Okay.
man, that's so fucking fun. It's so funny though. It's so funny. But I just want to know how they're gonna do it. Is my theory. Or like, you know? I just think that would be funny.
I have no clue like what the sequel is gonna be. Like based off of this first movie, I have like nothing
Kara's
for the
been
next
doing some
one.
interesting things in the comics. In the New 52, she actually became a Red Lantern, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
But like that's like the main thing that I know about her story-wise in like modern comics. But I think that was pretty awesome, that she became a fucking Red Lantern. That's super sick. Like
Yeah.
honestly. So that's pretty cool. But I don't think they're gonna. I mean, you know what? Given that they put Guy fucking Gardner in a theatrical release, anything's
True.
possible. If they give Kara a fucking Red Lantern ring, I want her to meet both Atrocitus and the fucking cat. I want her to meet the cat.
Mm-hmm.
The cat is the best character. So 100% put the pussy on screen.
Oh God.
Give us the pussy.
so one of the theories that I heard is that the four guys in the background of like that one scene were the K-pop group that became the Saja Boys, right?
Danny,
Then
how about you shut the fuck up?
and then Gino, he found those guys.
Oh my
And
God.
Gunfather,
he
can you
like made
punch
a
him
group
real
around,
quick?
and
Can
he
you
were
can
like
you punch
they
him
were
real
the
quick?
four guys that were like his backup.
I can't
people,
mute
you know what I
him
mean?
without muting you, so can you like punch
What
him
do
real
you
quick? So he shuts the
what do
fuck
you
up about his
think?
stupid fucking
What do you
movie.
think about that?
I think that's a little crazy, but
Well, like
like
that's the
I
theory
don't
though.
Oh god,
know.
he's got you
I don't think
too.
that's a
Fuck.
theory.
Did you see the picture though?
I don't think that's a theory.
Did you see the
No.
picture? It was him with four guys, and Gino's one guy, and it's a five-guy band.
Her with
No.
4 guys,
Okay,
bro. That's
well, I'm just
crazy.
saying.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, well,
but-
we'll talk about other theories, I guess. Your theory
Okay.
next, you know.
Uh,
I just don't support.
we're not gonna talk about K-pop Demon Hunters because some of us
Oh, so
on
you,
this show have sex.
well,
Some of
see,
us.
the thing is, well, okay, so you knew what it was though, right? So have you watched it, or do you
I
just?
know that you're fucking obsessed with it. So
Well, let me tell you, the world is obsessed with it. You know, it's still number one on Netflix, and it fell
Netflix
down,
doesn't
and it
have
went right
anything
back up.
else. Netflix has nothing else.
No,
Okay?
no, it has the Poop Cruise, you know, and it's above the Poop Cruise. It's above Old Guard 2. I watched the Old Guard 2. I'm not gonna talk about it right now, but man, I was frustrated with that.
I'm frustrated with you bringing up this fucking stupid ass movie. Let's talk about a real movie.
Oh my god, it's not a stupid ass movie if everybody likes it except for you, Nick. You know, maybe you're the one that's wrong. You know.
I also liked it, to be fair.
Oh my god, thank you so much for saying that.
Gunfather, you did so much work bringing up like my respect for you throughout this episode, and you just fucking you took that respect out back behind the chemical sheds and you put one right between its eyes.
And you know what?
I have no bad opinions about that. Like, it's okay if you don't respect me. Like, that's fully okay with me.
Do you just
but,
like not
this is
like
an animated movie. It works for the cause. I don't have any issues with it.
What cause? What cause?
There's like nothing wrong with the movie. It's like a perfect movie. There's like nothing bad about it. Unless you just don't like musicals, and that's
true.
That's your opinion, I guess. You know what I mean, right?
Musicals are an
I do need to pee.
Musicals are an inherently inferior form of media.
I will say though, it's not even a traditional musical, right? So even people that don't like musicals might still like it because it's not like traditional musical. It's like K-pop. It's like pop music. Everybody likes pop music.
Oh, so it's a musical which already sucks, and then you add on to it a genre where one of the fucking managers says, "Oh yeah, the way we stick out is by actually making good music," because they admit that K-pop is inherently not about making good music, because it isn't.
No, let me tell you, the music in that movie is like top tier.
I don't give a shit. We're talking about something else. Veto.
There's only 12 songs in the soundtrack,
Veto.
and they're all in the top 100 on the Billboard charts.
Danny,
okay?
we need to talk about something else.
Top 100 on the Billboard charts. 12 songs, all in the top 100.
Yeah,
And
it's been a terrible year for pop music. It's been an awful year for music, dude. 2024 was the last. 2025 has been a terrible year for music. That's a fucking terrible bar. Dude.
Oh, you're kind of cutting out a little bit.
Fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
The thing is, Araya, she.
God damn it! You're making me fucking edit that out. You fucking idiot.
Okay, 30 minutes. Just do the 30-minute timestamp. We'll edit it out. Okay. I'm sorry. It's my bad.
Fucking brainlet. Oh my god. I hate you so much.
It's a good thing you caught that, because I did not.
I genuinely hope you fucking die. I do. I genuinely hope you die.
Do you wanna what were you saying?
Fuck you. First of all, 2025 has been a terrible year for music, so it's a fucking low bar. Try that in 2024. If they had charted in 2024, that would have meant something, but no. And second of all, I'm vetoing this because we have something that we need to talk about, and I need to run it by you before Gunfather gets back. Okay? Okay,
so she's almost, like, I don't know where she walked off to. To be 100% honest with you, but she'll be back.
She said that she had to go pee, Danny. Fucking pay attention. Second of all,
did she think that?
Yes, she did, you idiot. Jesus Christ.
Well, like, I don't hear it over the headphone. I hear it in person. And I must have missed it.
You're so fucking stupid. You're so stupid. She was right next to you, and you didn't fucking hear it. You're dumb. And she said to me today, or I guess yesterday for me, Danny says me and Gunfather have been taking shots, so I think.
No, you don't. That's private message. It's for me and you.
Oh no! I said it out loud. What are you gonna do, bitch? Anywho, she said that she thought that she could control the weather, and I think we need to interrogate her about that.
I believe it, cause like, let me tell you, this girl, whenever I play games against her, she'll like close her eyes and she'll pray to some god that I don't know about, you know what I mean? And then she'll roll sixes every single time.
I think you're just so bad at paying attention that she can like literally just like flip them over to 6 and like you won't notice because you're fucking
No, I swear to God, I pay attention. She closes her eyes, she waits a few seconds, she prays to like the elf god or whatever, and then she only rolls 6s and 5s. She doesn't have anything below a 5.
Yeah, I broke the towel bar again.
It's okay, I'll fix it.
Why do you break things, Gunfather? Why do you break things?
It's very poorly built.
It's pretty easy to break, to be fair.
I break it like pretty often, and I just.
Why do you think you can control the weather?
Okay, let me tell you. So on multiple of my birthdays, I would say like I really hope it rains on my birthday because it's like super hot, or it's been raining a lot, so I want it to be sunny. And every single time I would say that, like the sun would come out on my birthday. If I said like, "Oh, it's been super rainy," I don't remember my birthday. Or if it was like super hot, I would say like I hope it rains on my birthday. And
I
it
think
would rain
that's
on my
just
birthday.
called. I think that's just how weather works. Where
I don't
like
know,
if it's
but
hot for
I
a
would
few days, it
always want it to like
rains.
rain on my birthday if it was too hot, or if it was like too rainy. I would say I want it to be sunny on my birthday, and it would be sunny. So that's why I believe that I can control the weather. I don't know what to say.
You know, like I've seen her, like I said, with the dice rolls, so I believe her no matter what. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Danny, I
true.
think
Like
you would
Danny
just believe her
believes
no matter
me.
what because she's a
Like I
woman
can
and you're a
manifest
sim.
No, no,
whatever
no,
I
no,
want to
no,
happen.
no. Look, what she does, she calls it her elf state, right? She'll
Okay.
she'll close her eyes and she'll focus really, really hard, and like it'll actually work. The thing is that's the problem, right? If she did it and she failed every now and then, I would be like, okay, well, like it's just luck, right?
She just
The thing
uses
is, though,
weighted dice, bro.
like
No, I don't. I promise.
like I'm not gonna lie to you, I've checked the dice and I've thought that same thing. I'm just like, is she changing the dice like while I'm not looking? Like,
Yes, she is, and you're really
No,
inattentive.
I'm not. I promise.
I
He
don't know,
literally, oh
man.
my
Like,
god, oh my god. While you
I
were gone,
promise. I'll sit there and be like, okay, I need to get like a 8 and above. Okay? And like I'll roll the dice. I have no interest in weighting the dice, nothing. Like I fully base it on chance. And I'll go like I'll close my eyes, I'll focus. And it'll be like 8 and above. No problem.
like
I don't know what to tell you. Like I just like everything I want in life always happens to me.
like
Like
okay. So when, all right, first of
she's
all, that's not
she's not
true.
lying at all. She's not lying because that's exactly
everything
how it
I
happens.
want happens. I don't know what to tell you.
Like I think it's one of
Meeting
those things
Danny
where
is
like
not something somebody wants.
Well,
It's
to
something
be
that you're
fair,
unlucky.
like
You
he
know.
was like a coincidence. Like I was hanging out with Dylan,
well like
and Monica,
well
and
like
like
you know how we all
Yeah,
met,
Dylan and
right? So
Monica are cool.
like Dylan and Monica met her first, and then they introduced me to her later on, and then whenever I first met her, I really didn't get a chance to talk to her because like I had like one or two lines that I said to her like after the movie, and I was just like,
Lines. Danny
she
was
seems
feeding
cool.
her lines. Wow, Danny. Wow. You fucking dirty dog. You
Well, no, I was
son of
gonna
a
say lines
bitch.
of dialogue, but then I forgot that like I need to like have
You
a better
forgot that you're
vocabulary,
not
you
a
know?
person. You forget that you forget that you're fucking a real person and not a fucking
Exactly.
non-player character in a video game. You fucking
Exactly,
idiot.
exactly.
Dude,
And
he's
that's why
so
that's why
dumb.
I was like let me
Gunfather.
change my vocabulary.
Gunfather.
I'm
Let me just inform you how fucking stupid this man is. And like let me tell you that I know exactly what you're doing because you totally could swap all the fucking dice rolls when he's not paying
I
attention.
don't though. Like I promise.
the
Like
thing is though, like
I don't care enough.
she really doesn't care if she loses, right? But she can focus whenever
Have
she
you ever
wants
seen
something.
her lose?
Yeah, she loses like every now and then, like especially if it's like a 4-player game, you know, like she loses every now and then. We played Koi Koi and she lost. Also, Nick, when are we gonna play Koi Koi? I've been asking you to play
Never.
Koi Koi for
Don't
a minute.
care. Shut up.
Haven't.
I've been asking him to play Koi Koi. Well, you don't know if I've been asking him to play Koi Koi. You know, I don't.
Just
He
text
has
me
been.
about it, I
I don't give a
guess.
fuck.
No, I've been asking him to play Koi Koi.
Oh, I see.
Him to play Koi
Okay.
Koi. I told him that we should play it.
Geez, those shots really are kicking in. So anywho,
Well, like she's like horizontal
No, but
laying
here's
down
the
now.
issue. Like, I don't care if I win or lose. Like, I don't care about that. Like, I just like my whole entire like personality is fully dedicated to the most enjoyment possible. And so, like,
that's called
winning or losing, I don't
hedonism.
give a fuck. I don't know. I just don't care. Like, I just want whatever I want.
I
And
will say,
so, I don't know.
yeah, it just works out for her. She's just lucky sometimes, or you know, she just doesn't have like an elf god that she channels like every now and then.
Well, if her goal in life is to maximize pleasure, she would not be hanging out with you. Because
No,
as
she
someone who
gets
spent
everybody.
2 weeks straight with you, it was the most miserable experience of my life.
Hey, you know what my mom always used to tell me? You know, she always used to tell me, well, I don't know if this is word for word, but she would be like, return the energy you get, or like,
Oh.
treat people like how they treat you, right? So maybe that's a more of a reflection on you than it is on me.
No,
You
you're
know?
just a fucking spineless, fucking sycophantic, suck up piece of shit, little
No,
fucking
I will
goblin
say, like,
gremlin,
my mom
vile
would tell
little
that to me,
dwarf.
right? My mom would tell that to me, and I would always misinterpret it as if people are mean to me, I'm allowed to be mean to them, instead of oh, be nice to them and they'll be nice to me, right?
Why do you need permission to be mean to people? What are you, a fucking pussy? If I'm mean to someone, I just do it because it's fun.
Well, like the thing is, right? I don't want to be mean to them. I have no reason to be mean to them unless they give me a reason, and that's the if they give
It's
me the
called
reason, then I'm like, okay, I
fun.
have permission now.
I see. Gunfather claims to be, the queen of hedonism, but I'm the real hedonism, and I don't
Whatever
even.
you say, man. Like, I don't care if people like me. I don't care if they dislike me. Like, my ultimate goal is just to be, like, doing whatever pleases me. Like, is that how you work, though? Like, do you feel that way?
No,
Like,
he
you
wants.
don't care if people dislike you,
No, he wants
if
people to
they
like him.
like you. Like,
I
He
don't give
loves.
a fuck
you're
if
just
people like
He
me.
loves
enjoying
it.
life.
He loves it.
I don't give a fuck if people like me. I don't know where you're getting this from, Danny.
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like you put yourself in scenarios where like you're like, oh yeah, like give me the attention. I'm the best. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, and
And like, I don't know, man. Like, like I feel
if
like you
they
should just
don't
be
recognize
happy.
that, then they're fucking dumb and cringe and unworthy of existence.
I feel like you just shouldn't care about what other people think, as much as you do,
I don't.
I don't know, man, because like you're like, oh, you're dumb if you don't like me, like why do you care that much?
I don't. If they don't like me, then they're not worthy of like existence. Like they literally pass through my brain. Like they don't aren't anything of consequence. They're nothing. They're worthless. They're valueless. They bring
Well,
nothing.
that's like a little too much. Like, that's very anti-Superman. It's like to be
Well,
Well,
like,
he's
they're
Superman.
not
definitely
worthy.
he
Have you
can never be
considered
Superman.
Superman is a baby back bitch and got his fucking
No,
dog stolen?
no,
No.
no, no.
Got his dog
Superman,
stolen. If it were
Superman's
me, I wouldn't have
I
got my dog stolen. That's all I'm gonna
love him.
say. That's all I'm gonna say is I
no.
wouldn't have got my dog
Superman is
stolen.
the guy. Superman is the guy, and
Mm-mm.
If
actually,
it
if
were
we're talking about
me,
Superman, I can I talk about Superman again? Can we change the topic back to Superman?
you only have what is that? 45 minutes.
Okay, well,
Oh
I
god.
just wanted to briefly talk about how I really, really enjoyed the scene where Lois Lane and him were having like the quote unquote like interview that I guess it wasn't really an interview, kind of an interview. That
Yes.
was I really enjoyed like how you were able to like see his personality really well in that scene. Did you like that scene, Raya?
Yes, I did.
God fucking damn it, Danny! Stop doing that!
I did it again. I did it
I'm
again.
gonna
I'm so
tell
sorry.
you!
Okay, so 30 minutes and 41 minutes. All
I
right, this is less than
fucking
2
hate
minutes
you
down.
so much. I hate you so much.
We're not live. It's fine.
I hate you so much.
Just tell the editor and they'll figure it out.
I'm cutting your pay for this, Danny. I'm cutting your pay for
No,
this.
no, like chill.
Oh, I'm cutting your fun. This is twice. This is twice you've done it. And unless you want to edit it out, be my fucking guest if you do. Uh, it's fucking my job to do it. And you can go fuck yourself. Unless Gunfather gives us permission to keep it in.
I'll keep it in.
Are you sure?
Actually,
Mm-hmm.
you're cool. You give your name in. Are you, like you are drunk right now, so maybe
I'll
you should
keep
wait.
it in today.
Today, only today. That doesn't make any sense. But whatever.
I'll
Yeah.
keep it in for now.
For now. What
To
do you
be
mean for
fair,
now?
it's hard to figure out how to spell my name in the first place, so like I'm not too offended.
I mean, I whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm just Danny, I fucking hate you.
Well, no.
After all the shit you give me when I fuck up, you've done it twice in one episode within 15 minutes of each other. Within 12 minutes of each other. You fucking idiot.
Well,
God.
within 11 minutes, if we want to be specific, but that's
No,
okay.
it was exactly 11 minutes. You fucking idiot. I hate you.
It's like
Danny,
it's almost like I timed it. Yeah, but yeah, did you like that? Did you like that, Gunfather? That was.
It was generally entertaining. I will say that.
I liked when he was like, super shit, that's the one that specifically irritates me. And he like soy face.
Yeah, I do like how like they both asked questions or like they answered questions in a way that revealed like more than they wanted to. But it was like, oh, you can't use that for the interview.
Yeah, it's really funny.
I was also wondering a little bit how he got away with saying that he always interviewed Superman, but he never really had like what type of proof that would he ever have, you know?
I mean, he doesn't do like a live TV interview. It's the same thing with like Peter Parker taking pictures of Spider-Man.
Yeah, but like even Lois Lane like questioned him. He was like, "Oh, so you can time your imaginary interviews?"
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought it was a very funny scene. Like
It's like
I
what
liked
in
it a
that
lot.
one scene from the 60s Batman show where Commissioner Gordon puts Batman on the
Oh,
phone with Bruce Wayne.
I I remember that. Oh my god, what a good scene.
It's a great scene. God, fucking rip Adam West, dude. Rip Adam.
Oh my god, what a good scene.
I guess who do you want for Batman? Since we're on the Batman subject, who do we want for Batman?
I've not watched a single Batman movie in my life.
That is crazy, Trey. Like, you haven't...
There's no way. There's no way. Dark
I
Knight.
don't think I have.
You've never seen The
No.
Dark Knight.
No, I don't know. I've never seen The Dark Knight. I've never played the Arkham games.
That's not true. I've seen you play the Arkham games.
You can check. I don't have the Arkham games on my game list.
You played them on Game Pass, I'm pretty sure, because they were on there for a while.
I could check. Let me look at my thing.
What's it called? What's that fucking True Achievements? There we go.
Yeah, you remember.
It was in my recently searched.
I got a game collection.
I'm looking right now. I swear to fuck. I swear to fucking God you've played it before.
Game collections, and if I sort it by the name, I think I can. It's Arkham, right? So it's A.
Yeah, ARKHAM.
Okay. Let's see. Title.
Games.
Arkham. Nope, I played Ark, and then it goes to Assassin's Creed.
BATMAN.
Oh, you want to look up Batman instead? I can do that. I can go to Bees.
It's not working right now. It's kind of being stupid right now. Anywho, you've totally fucking. There's no way you haven't seen the fucking Dark Knight.
Not.
You didn't see the Batman from 2022.
No.
You didn't see that.
No.
You didn't see Batman 89.
No.
That's fucking crazy.
I've seen clips of Adam West Batman, and I think that's about it. That's all I got for you.
Jesus Christ. Can okay, when I said fucking Gunfather, ruined my respect for her, this is worse. Somehow I didn't think anything could be worse than admitting that you like fucking K-pop demon hunters, but never having seen a Batman movie.
That's not an unpopular opinion. If you're on the internet right now.
None of your opinions mean anything to anyone anymore because you've never seen a fucking Batman movie.
Let me tell you, the entire internet has exploded with popularity from K-pop demon hunters. You're not going to tell me otherwise, all right? You're in the minority on this one, not me, all right?
Well, if I'm a minority, then you're fucking Nazi because you're discriminating against me. So go fuck yourself. We already found out that Danny is both homophobic and misogynistic. So
don't say that. That's like that's not at all.
We already found out exactly, how homophobic and racist and what was he? I still
can't believe that that's what you put in the description. That's a wild thing to put.
The truth? Sorry. You know, I'm a journalist, okay? I don't lie. I don't sugarcoat, okay?
You're a clickbaiter. That's what you are.
No, I'm a masturbator. Get it right. I have never clickbaited anyone in my life ever. Not once. Not one time. Not a single time. I'm honest to a fault.
Ask me a question.
When did you stop beating your wife?
No, big red button question, so I can eat my food that I just got here.
Oh, Gunfather, do you want to come up with one?
No way.
She's not into
This
that
is
right
a
now.
privilege. This is a privilege. How many people can say?
I'm not for anyone.
So,
There's no way.
like you can think of anything you want. If like again, this is if you want to do it, right? But it's like you think of something and then think of a downside to it. So it's like, would you take the good thing, but with the bad thing,
Okay.
right? So, and if you want, you can relate it to Superman somehow. If you can think of
Or
how
can
to
you
relate-
or
how
you
you-
can relate it to the fact that Danny is a misogynist.
or you can relate it to
Oh,
K-pop
God.
Demon Hunters. You know, you can keep it like on theme, or you can do whatever you want. You know, it's up to you.
Okay. No, I'm still not doing it.
Okay, she's not up for it.
Jeez, how many fucking shots did you do? God damn.
I'm eating fries right now.
I've only had like 4 shots so far. I don't know how she's probably had more than me.
Fucking lightweight. Ooh, okay. I have it. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Sure.
Morgan Freeman will read you bedtime stories, but Benson Boone sings backup.
Oh God.
Do we not like Benson Boone? What's wrong with Benson Boone?
Moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies.
Well, here's my thing, right? I have no problem with Morgan Freeman or Benson Boone. But I also just don't like lullabies. So like, it's like I don't care like, at all.
I hate you.
You know what I mean, right? Like, so I just say no because I don't like lullabies. Well, I don't. It's not that I don't like lullabies. It's just that I don't need lullabies.
I'm not into it. Like, I'd rather just like go to sleep. None of those. Like, I don't want any of that.
I'd rather doom scroll. That's what I usually do.
Yeah.
That's probably why you have fucking terrible sleep schedules, you two.
Yeah, that is why I have a terrible
I
sleep.
have a normal sleep
Gunfather
schedule.
over here, she has a better sleep schedule than I do. You know, at least you know
That,
I have a terrible one.
at least, yeah. You subconsciously knew that you had to add fucking at least. You fucking idiot. I fucking hate you.
What do you mean at least?
You said it, dumbass.
What are you talking about? Why are you trying to? Yeah.
You're a misogynist. Shut up.
I'm. How dare you?
How dare I tell the truth? Sorry, Danny. Fucking.
It's not the truth. It's not the truth.
Sorry, hippopotamus. Does that piss you off?
Oh God.
Oh my god, Gunfather. It looks like me after a Die Hard premiere. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
You don't get the joke.
He fell asleep while we were watching Die Hard. So again, none of his opinions about anything have any value at all.
I did fall asleep while watching Die Hard, and he will not ever let it go. And like, let me tell you, she's snuggled up right now.
With my Wendy's salad.
Wendy's
Oh my-
salad chat. Wendy's fucking salad. That's crazy. That's crazy. Word.
All right, I won't take lullabies. I don't make a riot. We'll take lullabies. What about you? Will you
No.
take lullabies?
I hate Benson Boone. So
But Morgan
No.
Freeman though.
I listen, Morgan Freeman. Yeah. The original question on the website, I mean the totally original idea that I had was Justin Bieber, but like honestly Justin Bieber's not that bad anymore.
No, I'm down for Justin Bieber. You know.
Okay, old Justin Bieber, 2011 era.
No, I don't. I don't find like that Justin Bieber.
Gunfather?
I'm not doing it. No
You
way.
wouldn't want. I feel like you're a 2011 Justin Bieber apologist.
I'm not at all.
I feel like
At
you.
all.
I feel like when Baby comes on at the club, you're like, this is my shit. This is my jam,
Not at all.
and you're fucking popping ass to it.
I'm like a pure Seville girl. Like, it's not happening.
Sure. Who are you trying to convince here, me or you?
Neither. But Justin Bieber's not happening.
All right, so we'll mark you down as a maybe. Okay. All right.
No, it's a no.
Mark her down as a maybe. All right.
Like, I didn't really start liking Justin Bieber until a lot later, because like I didn't mind his like young era, but at the same time I wasn't into it that much. You know what I mean? It was like all right.
Who are you trying to convince here, Danny? Me or you?
I will say, Baby goes hard though. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
It goes hard to listen to.
No.
Yeah.
guys, we should do karaoke together.
You can't
No,
hold
thank
a pitch
you.
to save your life. You can't.
Hey, and that's not what matters. What matters is the heart.
Yes, it does.
and the
Yes,
soul
it
in
does. Yeah, no. Who told you that? Who told you that?
Gunfather,
Benson Boone probably
you know-
fucking told you that.
Gunfather, what's your thoughts? If I put my heart into karaoke, does it matter if I I miss the pitch a little bit, tiny bit? You know?
I believe in you.
You
Exactly, so
shouldn't.
she's-
You shouldn't. You
she's down for
shouldn't.
it.
I've heard him sing. He's terrible.
I believe in him.
You shouldn't. Don't
Let me tell
sugarcoat
you,
him.
Nick, for somebody who's been my friend for so long, you know, you're kind of not a great friend sometimes. You know what I mean? You should be a little more encouraging.
As a good friend, I can tell you when you're not good at something.
Well, hey, I don't need to be good as long as I'm having fun, right? It's all about fun.
I agree.
No.
I feel like you're too focused on being good or bad or something. Like, let's
People
have
have to.
fun.
The key part of karaoke is that people have to listen to you.
Well, yeah.
No.
People have to listen to me.
It's like
I
the
suppose.
action of karaoke that like makes everyone who takes part in it like have fun. Like that you're doing it in the first place. Like that's like the risky move.
I think that my opinion on karaoke is that karaoke is better when it's like performed like over the original vocals. That way, it's like it feels like more like you're singing along with it.
Yeah,
than
that
it's
way
like,
it covers for your terrible pitch, Danny.
Well, it makes it a little bit easier on the singer, but it's also one of those things where it's like everybody's singing together. You know what I mean, right? You're just the one that's holding the mic.
Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're
You know what
talking
I mean?
about. You can't sing. Danny
Like
cannot
if
sing.
I'm singing a song, and you can sing along in the crowd, and the other people can sing along in the crowd. You know what I mean? But I'm the one holding the mic.
No
We're
one
all
can sing
together.
along to you because you can't hold a pitch. It's impossible to mimic how bad you are at singing. Like, I genuinely cannot think of anyone who is worse at singing than you. Like, you make Benson Boone sound like fucking Luciano Pavarotti, okay?
Yeah, I know those names.
Yeah, we were just talking about Benson Boone, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, I know who those people are.
Gunfather, can you hit him? Like,
No.
really hard, like, square in the chest.
She is like she's in a sleep position right now. She's actually fighting somebody.
I need you to
there's
just, like,
violence
cave
happening
in
in the
his
background.
chest. Like, crack his fucking ribs. Like,
No,
puncture
she's
puncture
having a-
his lungs.
She's having a full-on fight in the background right now with somebody. Somebody came in and started beefing with her, and she started fighting.
That's good. I'm glad.
I'm not sure if you could hear, her laughing in the background as she's struggling in this fight. I don't know if she's winning or losing, but I'm
Who
so
is this
curious.
person who is engaging in assault on Gunfather?
Oh my god! Did you hear that? She just hit the wooden headboard, and she's just oh my. This is a crazy development. It really is.
What are you
Like you
doing?
think she's out, but she's out, but she's never out. You know what I mean? Like you think she's out, like they stop for a second, they take a little breather and then keep going at it.
Is Monica beating her up? I think that would be funny.
No.
Who is it then? I know it's not Danny because Danny wouldn't win. Danny would lose so hard.
You can. Well, let me tell you, I could win if you know, if I, I had to try really hard, but I probably could.
No, you could not. You could not. She's 5'1" and she would still lay you fucking flat.
Okay, it wouldn't be the most even fight for sure, but like I think I could hold my own a little bit, you know.
You could not. You have no fucking chance.
Are you? Okay, and you can find us on OnlyFans, and you can
We're
find us on Tumblr.
I know you
you
would
can
start an
find
OnlyFans,
us-
Danny. Danny, when are
you
you
can
going to
find us on
start posting
Wiki
whole? When are you going to
You
start
can find
posting
us
whole?
on
Danny?
X. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Reddit. You can find us on Discord. Um, you could find us at your nearest post office. And my name is highly successful.
Okay, so the actual things that he meant to say there were, thank you all very much for listening. We would love to have you over on our Patreon. We have 2 tiers of membership. We have our $3 tier, where you get a shout out in the description, and you get to listen to the first part of every episode as soon as it's done being edited. So instead of waiting to Tuesday to hear up to the ad break, you get to hear it early. So you get to hear it on what is it, Sunday? Yeah, Sunday at 1:30 in the morning Eastern time. Yeah, so you can hear it at like 2 a.m. on Sunday rather than 9 a.m. on Tuesday. You know, that's more than 2 days. But
Yeah,
if you
right
join
after he's done editing all the things.
But right after you, if you join our $5 tier, you get to hear the whole episode right after it's done being edited. So you don't have to wait at all, right? You get to hear the whole thing. So all of this bullshit where we reveal again that Danny A has not only never seen a Batman movie, and B is a vile sexist homophobe.
First of all, no. To the second one, the first one is true though.
So yeah, so violent, raging, sexist, homophobe, hates women and minorities, doesn't think women should be allowed to vote. Uh, yeah, racist, sexist, KKK. Danny Eden must go away. That's our new chant now.
Let's not make a chant.
That's our new chant. Racist, sexist, KKK. Danny Eden, go away. Very good.
Sexist KKK. That's not a good chant. Can we do another chant?
No. So yeah, you in both tiers you also get a discount to our merch store, so definitely go check that out. We've got some pretty cool designs on there. We've got some pretty cool stuff. It's pretty awesome. Definitely go check it out. If you want to follow us on social media, we are at IIHS Podcast on Instagram, Threads, YouTube, and Blue Sky. That's the last one. I almost said Twitter. We're not on Twitter. Fuck you, Elon. Oh man,
You're right. We're on X.
I want to shut the fuck up. I want to talk about fucking some shit, but I'm not going to. I want to talk about the Grok thing, but we're not going to talk about the Grok thing. We don't have time. Anywho, yeah. Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube. We try and have these videos up on YouTube the same day. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Okay, it's not my fault. Yeah. Anywho, my name is Caleb. I've been incredibly influential.
And I've been Danny, and I'm highly successful.
I'm Gunfather, I'm gonna tell you, but I have a great time. That's all.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Let us know if you want more Gunfather in the future, and we'll force her on at gunpoint.
Oh god.
Gunfather at gunpoint.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
All right. So we'll talk to you guys next week. See ya.